Carol Rodriguez, here we are. Art is my drug, Jesse F. Daniels. You guys, Carol Rodriguez has a Wikipedia page. I am just shocked and amazed by anybody who can lock down a Wikipedia page because I don't have one yet, and I think I'm somebody, but I'm definitely not Carol Rodriguez. And it is a pleasure to meet you here with Art is my drug, Olympic athlete with track, Puerto Rico. How is it representing a whole country?
It definitely is a lot of pressure because you have an entire country, looking at every single thing you do, but at the same time, it's a lot of love and support.
That's cool. You never get anybody disappointed, like, you put down Puerto Rico.
Well, actually, you know what? When I went to the Olympics this past summer and I made it to the semifinals, I missed going to the finals. I still got a lot of love, even though I didn't make the final. They were just happy to see me out there doing my thing and representing, and making it to the semifinals was a big accomplishment. So they were really excited. I had a few people, but the people who were kind of talking reckless, they really weren't. With like criticism, I'm used to it.
That's cool. But you are a Southern California native, Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
How has that helped you become a track athlete?
As far as Los Angeles, growing up, going to high school out here, for track and field on a high school level, I would say Californians probably have one of the most competitive background for women's sports. And then going to USC, USC is their track record is...
They don't play around.
Yeah, exactly. And so being able to have the good weather to train in all the time and, having a close-knit community with track and field here in Los Angeles, it's definitely helped me grow as an athlete.
I sense a passion for running in you. Like, you haven't let it go. It's always been there. Where did it come from?
I made a 4-year plan, and I really had to stick to it. Every year was always an improvement. It was kind of like, you wanted to be better than the year before, and you wanted to improve on little things. Like, when I came into it, it was like I had to be really disciplined and really focused, and that was like a huge thing. Like, being able to write that, I literally wrote a plan out. Like, me and him devised the plan, and we wrote it out, and basically following the steps, getting better every year.
Definitely. And with Art is my drug, we have a strong message towards the youth about getting involved with the arts. Do you think that we're kind of losing that programs in schools right now?
Yeah, I would definitely say because a lot of budget cuts, it's definitely important for there to be a program where kids can express their art. Yeah.
What kind of joy do you get out of running?
Well, it's like an outlet. It's always been an outlet for me. When I was growing up, I had a lot of different issues going on in my life, and it was kind of like you said, going back to where the programs and where you can go and just let loose and have fun and be creative. I feel like track was my outlet. Right.
Do you go through a range of emotions?
Yeah, it's a range. It's just like daily life, a range, up and down. It's just whatever. I feel like there's times for example, there's times where something may go wrong in the day and I have this heavy weight on me. And then I go to practice and I kind of forget about it. And then after practice I'm just like, it wasn't that big of a deal. It just lets you relieve a lot of stress. I had a high school coach who really gave me a lot of insight and just kind of gave me that extra to go ahead and...
Who was that?
His name is Randall Poe. He was my high school coach, and he definitely gave me a lot of insight on what to do and the right things to not to get upset. So he would just kind of redirect me, no, you have a goal.
Channel that energy.
Yeah, and put it towards track.
Also, you can check her out from spikes to heels.
Oh, yeah.
I hear is another little thing. I don't know how much you want to talk about it, but it seems to be that you're getting into modeling too. You're taking on the Hollywood theme. Is that something that you had always wanted to kind of do?
When I was in school, I didn't do it, but when I graduated, I kind of started getting back into it.
And what did you get your bachelor's in?
Sociology and business administration. I feel like the social part, I do a lot going back, talking to kids, and I'm able to relate and, that, when I was in school, we had to go and do a lot of outreach to different programs down in downtown with homeless and different kids down at, different schools in that area. But business side, I'm actually starting my own business right now. And it's been a really different experience, versus being on the track, running, doing all the stuff to going, getting a trademark, getting an LLC, getting all this stuff.
What is your business going to be about?
Well, basically, I came up with a pretty cool product. It's, I can say it now. I couldn't say it in any other interview because I was trying to get the legality part of it handled, but I got it handled. But basically, I came up with a shower towel that you put on that will never fall off. Like ever pop open, fall off, slide down, like never, no matter what you do.
So this must have been taken from a bad experience.
Yeah.
So you're like, I need to get a towel that won't fall
Yeah,
off.
I wanted to. Well, basically, yeah, because I got tired of my towel falling off. I know I get out the shower and I'll like dry off, put the towel on, and like go try to find an outfit to wear or pick out my whatever, and I'm always having to like struggle with my towel. So I feel like I wanted to come up with a solution to a common problem that everyone has dealt with on some level.
Wow, this is amazing. So you've got your business, you got your modeling career, you've got your track career that's still going. Where are we going to see you next? Which of these 3 avenues?
Probably track, because season's coming up, right?
Okay.
The season's going to be starting, and I have a meet.
What are your goals for this year?
This year we have the World Championships in Russia. I definitely want to get a medal. You know, I switched events. The 400 is kind of a new event for me because I've always been a 100 and 200 meter specialist.
Yeah.
So, you know, me getting a medal in the 400 will be just like amazing.
Awesome. So you can root her on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle?
My Twitter is @IamCRod.
All right, and IamCRod.com. Carol Rodriguez. Art is my drug.